Behind the golden gates of Lagos mansions, not every love story shines as brightly as the marble floors. Johnson Carlo had wealth, power and status, everything a man could want. Yet, his home was crumbling under the weight of pride and emptiness. When a humble village girl named Nnenna walked into his household as a maid, no one imagined she could carry the very grace, humility and strength that could heal a broken man and change his destiny forever. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you are new here, please kindly subscribe and join us for unforgettable stories filled with lessons and second chances. The mansion on Victoria Island was the kind of home most Nigerians only saw in magazines. White marble pillars stretched towards the sky, and the sound of ocean waves whispered behind the fence. To the world, Johnson Carlo and his wife, Madam Chika, were the perfect couple, rich, beautiful, and untouchable. But behind the golden gates, things were far from perfect. Johnson Carlo, a self-made billionaire in real estate, had always dreamed of a warm home filled with laughter. Yet, his wife, Chika, loved status more than substance. Her days were spent between spas, boutiques, and endless parties. That morning, Johnson Carlo sat quietly on the balcony, sipping tea as the sun painted Lagos gold. He looked calm, but his heart was heavy. He remembered the early days of his marriage, when Chika used to smile at him, when they talked about children, when they prayed together before bed. Now, she barely acknowledged his presence. The sharp clack of heels interrupted his thoughts. Chika walked in sleek white dress. "Good morning, my love," he said softly. "Morning," she muttered. He tried again. "I asked the cook to prepare yam porridge. We could eat together." She laughed bitterly. "Eat that starchy nonsense? Please, Carlo, I'm watching my figure. Besides, I have a facial appointment." Johnson's smile faded. "Chika, do you remember when we used to cook together in my small flat in Surulere? Those were the happiest days." She rolled her eyes. "Cooking, that's for villagers. We are big now. Leave such things to the help." Her words pierced him. He whispered more to himself than to her. Beauty without humility is like perfume on a corpse. Sweet at first, but rotten within. Chika's head snapped up. "What did you just say, Carlo?" He shook his head. "Nothing." But deep down, he knew something had to change. The sun was dipping low when a slim young woman arrived at the tall black gate of Chief Carlo's mansion. She clutched a feathered travel bag with both hands. Her knuckles peeled from gripping it too tightly. Her wrapper was neatly tied, but her slippers were dusty from the long journey from the village. Her name was Nnenna Okori. The gatekeeper, Musa, looked her over. "You are the new girl, Abi?" "Yes, sir. Madam called me last week," she replied in a soft, careful voice. He waved her in, and the sight of the mansion made her draw a sharp breath. It was bigger than any building she had ever entered. Marble floors, glass windows reflecting the evening sun, flower gardens trimmed with military precision. She had heard stories of rich Lagos homes, but standing inside one was like stepping into another world. Johnson Carlo himself came forward. He was tall, dressed in a simple white kaftan. His smile was warm. "Welcome. You must be Nnenna," he said, his voice kind, almost fatherly. She bent her knees slightly in greeting. "Yes, sir. Don't be afraid. Here we work hard, but you'll be treated well," he assured her. But even before he finished speaking, a sharp, cold voice sliced through the air. "So, this is the new maid." Madam Chika descended the stairs in a flowing, sleek robe, her gold necklace glittering under the chandelier. She was beautiful, but her eyes were sharp with suspicion. She looked Nnenna up and down slowly, like a hawk sizing up prey. Can you clean? She demanded. Yes, ma, Nnenna answered quickly. Cook? Yes, ma. Wash delicate fabric? I don't want bleach stains on my Italian dresses. Yes, ma. And one more thing. Can you keep your mouth shut? I hate noise. Nnenna lowered her gaze. Yes, ma. Chika turned to her husband, irritation in her tone. Carlo, where did you even find these girls? They come here smelling of firewood and palm oil, and suddenly we must call them help. Carlo's jaw tightened, but he said nothing. He simply gestured for the housekeeper to show Nnenna her small room near the back courtyard. As Nnenna followed, her heart pounded. She thought of her sick mother in the village, of her younger siblings waiting for the money she would send home. She whispered a prayer under her breath. God, please let me survive here. Nnenna began her work the very next day. Even before the first rays of dawn touched the mansion, she was awake, tying her wrapper, scrubbing her face with cold water, and whispering another prayer for strength. The compound was still. The only sound that was heard was the distant hum of Lagos traffic. She swept the wide marble veranda, watched the flick of cars until they gleamed, and then hurried into the kitchen to prepare breakfast. The cook, Mama Ekaite, raised her brows in surprise when she saw her. Ah, small girl, you woke up before me. You want to take my job? She teased. Nnenna smiled shyly. No, ma, I just want to help. That morning, she prepared yam porridge, seasoning it with crayfish, pepper, and palm oil, just the way her mother had taught her in the village. She added a pinch of scent leaf for fragrance. When the pot smelled, the aroma filled the kitchen and drifted down the hallway. Johnson Carlo entered, drawn by the smell. Who cooked this? He asked. Nnenna stepped forward timidly. It was me, sir. He tasted a spoonful. His face lit up. Excellent. You cook with love. It tastes like home. Nnenna's lips curved into the smallest smile. But when the food reached Madam Chika at the dining table, her reaction was far colder. She poked the porridge with her spoon, tasted it once, then pushed the plate away. Too salty. Useless, she snapped. Is this the nonsense you expect me to eat? Next time, try harder. Silence fell across the table. Nnenna bowed her head and whispered, Yes, ma. Carlo's eyes lingered on her. He noticed the way she swallowed her hurt, the way she did not argue, the way she carried herself with humility. The days passed and Nnenna worked tirelessly. She rose before dawn, prayed quietly in her room, and worked until her hands were raw. She never complained. She sang softly while she cleaned, Igbo hymns that floated like balm in the cold walls of the mansion. The staffs admired her. The gardener said, That girl has a good spirit. The security guards called her Nwanyoma, meaning the good woman. But while Johnson began to admire her humility and kindness, Madam Chika grew more irritated. Every time her husband praised the maid's cooking or spoke kindly to her, Chika's jealousy turned hotter. And deep in her heart, Nnenna knew this place would not last forever. Chika grew jealous. She noticed how her husband praised the maid's cooking, how he spoke to her kindly. One evening, when Nnenna served dinner 5 minutes late, Chika exploded. Are you mad? Do you think this is your father's compound? I'm sorry, ma. The yarn took longer to soften. Nnenna explained timidly. Chika slapped the plate off the tray. The food spilled across the marble floor. You this stupid girl. Come on, clean it up. Nnenna knelt silently, tears burning her eyes as she whipped the floor. Carlo, watching from the doorway, clenched his fists. He said nothing that night, but inside, his respect for his wife withered further. The breaking point came weeks later. Nnenna had been delayed in traffic while buying vegetables from the market. By the time she returned, Chika was furious. "You useless thing," she screamed. "What took you so long? Do you think I'm your sick mother waiting at home for food?" Nnenna flinched at the insult. In blind rage, Chika dragged her outside to the garden. Beside the kennels for their guard dogs, she shoved Nnenna inside and locked it. "Since you can't act like a human, live like an animal," she said. Nnenna crushed inside, tears streaming down her face as the dogs barked. When Johnson Carlo returned that evening and saw her there, something inside him shattered. "Chika," he roared, "you caged her, a human being. She's just a maid." Chika shot back. "Don't tell me you care about this village girl." His face hardened. "Yes, I care, more than you will ever understand." That night, he called his lawyer, and by morning, the divorce papers were on Chika's hands. "I begged you to change," Carlo told her, "but you had no heart. This marriage is over." Life after the divorce was quieter. Nnenna wanted to leave, fearing gossip, but Carlo stopped her. "You are safe here. Please stay. You are more family to me than the one who left." Slowly, the mansion transformed. No more shouting, no more insults. Instead, there was peace. Carlo began to see the depth of Nnenna's character. She sent most of her salary home, cared for her sick mother, and still smiled despite her struggles. Sometimes, he would find her singing softly while cooking, her voice carrying warmth that melted the cold in his heart. And one evening, Carlo Johnson realized he had fallen in love with her. One sunset in the garden, Carlo took Nnenna's hands. "You came here as a maid," he said gently, "but your humility and kindness have healed me. Nnenna, I don't see you as staff. I see you as a woman I want to spend my life with." Nnenna gasped, tears welling. "Sir, I am not worthy." "No," he interrupted. "You are worthy. What more than gold? More than status? You are the one I prayed for." Her voice trembled. Yes, I will marry you." Their wedding was simple but beautiful. The church filled with fresh flowers, family and friends. No excess, no show off, just genuine love. Afterward, Nnenna's mother abroad for medical treatment. For the first time in years, the woman walked again. The mansion was reborn, filled with laughter and joy. Carlo often said to his guests, "Pride destroyed my first marriage. Humility built my second. Wealth can buy comfort, but only kindness can buy peace." Thank you so much, besties, for watching to the end of this video. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. Stay tuned for more interesting real-life African stories. And please, let me know what you think of this content in the comment section. Thank you.